What's going on, guys? This is Raymond Iron Body McKinney. And today I want to talk about using other people as catalysts for yourself to grow an awareness within yourself. And what I mean by that is instead of looking at someone seemingly better than you, or these people like, God, I can never be like that person because he seems to have it all. I don't see how it's possible. I can't do it. I can't become that person. Instead of looking at them like that, use them as a catalyst. Thinking, hey, I'll take something from this person, study this person's mindset, and then I'll work on me. Work on yourself. Use those people as catalysts. Because when you try to compare against everyone else, or if you try to use logic like, well, I mean, this person's lucky. It would have happened anyway. It's never going to happen to me. You're telling yourself that, guys. You're telling yourself that I can never become this person. I'm always stuck. I can never get anywhere in life. With that same level of consciousness, people are just going to remind you who you are. The people that tell you that you can't do it, they're only telling your level of your state of your level of awareness, your level of consciousness. They're only reflecting that, guys. No, everyone that people telling you that you can't do it, it's impossible, all those things. Use those as catalysts that you got to seek deeper within. You got to stop looking outside yourself. Like, God, why are they always on me? Why are they always this way? It's like, there's the answer. They're telling you who you deeply are within, what you claim yourself to be, and they reflect that relatively. I'm not saying like everyone, but I'm saying you gotta look at this stuff manifesting with wisdom. You gotta have wisdom. You gotta recognize the wisdom in it instead of thinking, well, coincidence. It would just happen anyway. There's wisdom to it, guys. So yeah, use those people. Like if they tell you something that you don't like, really it's something you gotta look within yourself. Like maybe they've got a point. Maybe there's something that I'm lacking. Neville Goddard says that the only limit, or something like the limitation, poverty of is something like basically what we impose upon our imagination. That's what's the only limiting factor. Everything we impose on ourselves, given these excuses upon our imagination. That's our only limitation, guys. There's no one stopping you. There is no one stopping you from imagining. The only person that's stopping you is yourself. When Neville got out of the army, he desired freedom. And on the ninth day, where his commanding officer gave him an honorable discharge, because he desired freedom. He knew this principle. He didn't want to be a part of the army because he desired freedom. And things like that, guys. You don't have to force external conflict just to things to happen. When he got out of the army, it's as if nothing was interfered. His commanding officer had a chain, like a reflecting an attitude with Neville, like, yeah, you are a free man. You don't need to be part of the army. So things like that, guys. There are no accidents, guys. When people get bailed out because maybe like they're in a state of being a drug addict, even though they're freed, they're going to end up in jail again. They're going to be on that cycle until they change something within them, or if someone imagines them permanently free from drug addiction. These things, guys. This stuff is possible. This stuff is real. No one's limiting you but your own imagination. Imagine freedom for yourself. Imagine abundance, health, joy, riches, relationships with people. All these things. You need to change your self-identity. Change your self-identity. Instead of identifying yourself as limited by everyone else. And they only reflect you guys. They only relatively reflect you. You have to change the way you talk to yourself. You have to change your self-identity. And even though if you're trying if you're trying to go from one state to the next, maybe you hear people saying something contrary to your ideal, that's just only showing you, hey, you're in the process of moving from one state of consciousness to the next. If people all of a sudden, say like if you're moving to more of a wealth mindset, maybe you'll still have some kind of internal resistance, and then people reveal that, say, money's hard to get by out of the blue or something, but just keep persistent in the assumption. Persistence doesn't mean to force things like that. Persistence just means just keep assuming inwardly, regardless of external distractions or appearances. No one's become great. LeBron James has not become one of the greatest basketball players of all time by accident, until he envisioned himself becoming one of the greatest. The Iron Cowboy would have not done 100 Ironmans or 100 full distance triathlons had he not envisioned himself already completing it before physically happening. David Goggins would have never gone through 3 hell weeks if he had not envisioned himself at the end as if it already happened, as if he's in the process of already accomplishing his goals. These things parallel each other, guys. Everything parallels itself. There are no accidents in this universe, guys. It's all orchestrated experiences. We're always moving states from mental states moment by moment. We're just occupying mental states moment by moment. How we receive money, how we pay with money, those are states of consciousness. Don't think of money as this physical thing that you have to grab. It's a state of receiving money, or a state of spending money. It's your identity, guys. You change your identity, your physical experiences start to conform to your inner identity of yourself. No accidents, guys. Change the conception of yourself, and the world about you, around you, relatively changes. It must. Believe the Bible verse. Believe that you receive it and you shall have it. And believing as in already claim it yours. Not believing like, oh, I hope this thing comes. No. Confidently assume within yourself that it's already coming. Regardless. It's already here. You don't have to force yourself to believe things. You just need to get into the just confidently claim yourself that you are the omnipresence. You are the light of the world, given life to states of consciousness. And you're experiencing those states of consciousness because you are the light of the world, given life to those states, being mirrored back to you. So, I hope this video helps, and I bless you all, and happy manifesting.